Now, WNWY reports across the globe from What's News with You, with comedians Josh Johnson and Ashley Gavin, and you, our reporters in the field. What's News with You?
Are we recording?
No.
We are recording.
Oh, I thought.
That you'd like.
I'm so sorry.
No, I
meant
love
to
that.
burp and then ask if we were recording. Or at least wait for the answer.
We are. I can cut any of this up top if you prefer it cut.
I'm sorry.
No,
I apologize
no,
to
you're
everyone.
not-
Please burp.
My manager keeps telling me to stop burping into microphones.
Who is telling you to stop?
Doesn't
burping?
matter.
It's happened enough
He'll be
times that
unnamed. Yes. He's like, you got to stop with
I need
that.
to know where
Wow.
else you've burped. I'm
Everywhere.
actually kind of mad I'm not the first.
Burped in
it
a
felt
lot of
like a
places.
vulnerable moment that we shared together. And now I
It's
know
really
you're just burping
it's a
everywhere.
general lack of dignity.
Yeah, but your
really what it
sorry was an I'm so sorry as if it was the first time it had happened.
I know. Well, that's what I do. Every time it happens, I go, oh, God. You know when like a fucking dog bites you and like the owner's like, she's never done that before. I
Yeah.
can't believe you're like,
Yeah.
fuck off. You know?
Yes.
Also, we should probably introduce the show. Welcome to What's News with You, the news show about everything that's not in the news. We are joined by our guest anchor today, Rosebud Baker. Thank you so much for being here.
fantastic.
Thank you so much for
comedian.
having me.
Thank you so
Yeah.
much for being here.
Thanks,
Yeah,
guys.
So cool.
We usually talk about our news. Do you have news?
I'll do the same news we were talking about earlier. I keep waking up at dawn every morning for 3 or 4 mornings now.
Am I allowed to?
Yes.
Okay.
And it's still, yours is still New Zealand? That
No, this
that
is
did
new.
it to
I
you?
was sleeping normally.
Oh.
And then 4 or 5 days ago, I
Oh,
just
geez.
started waking up at dawn.
What time are you going to bed?
Normal.
Same time?
Yeah, I mean, like,
What's
we're
normal?
comedians. anywhere between, I don't know,
Like 1 and 3?
9:30 and 3 in the morning.
Damn, yeah. Okay.
But you know what? Typically
get what you're
12:30.
saying.
Let's say 12:30, 1 in the morning.
Right.
Yeah.
And I'm waking up. I don't ever check the clock because that gives me anxiety.
Yeah.
But I look out the window and the sun is not up, but it's coming. It's like red in the sky.
Fuck.
Am I being called to? What
If the sun is red, then yeah.
mean-
If the sun is red every morning, then
Yeah.
I feel like the answer is yes.
Yeah, and when I look in the mirror, there's flames in my eyes, and I'm growing
Fuck.
horns.
There's a red
Yeah.
sun.
The thing that you're describing, I think you're the only one seeing it.
Okay, am I chosen in a good way or a bad way?
I think that in the
That's
movie,
a toss up.
yeah,
That's a toss up. Especially nowadays, I feel like that's a toss up.
I guess in the movie The Omen, you don't really see the kid do much bad stuff. It's really the adults around him that are losing their minds. So I guess if
Yeah.
anyone does a sort of blood oath to you, I guess you can know you're evil.
Oh, I forgot about the blood oath. I took this blood oath.
Yeah, okay. All right. That makes sense.
What is it? I was about to do a bit. This is so morbid, but my cat recently died. I was about to do like a bit about my
fuck.
black cat dying, and maybe that's why I'm being called to
I
it.
saw a black cat on my way here. I'm really sorry to freak you out. But
In the streets,
in a bodega.
in a bodega.
Yeah.
That's the
But,
streets.
but it was sitting in the middle of the bodega, and I walked in and it went like, "Rah!" And I was like,
Oh,
fuck
shit.
off. What the-
Yeah.
In my experience, black
customer?
cats are
Yeah.
so sweet.
Yeah.
But, I'm extremely
I love a
biased.
black cat. I love
Yeah.
a black cat. Very cute.
I can't stand when a bodega cat isn't like about his business. Like I saw a bodega cat. This was actually in near my old place in Bed-Stuy. I went into a new bodega. So we're talking about like a fully refurbished. They even have the string LED lights towards the bottom of the rows and everything. So it makes the light bounce off the floor. It looked like a department store, but a bodega.
Like one of those Ubers that's like doing too much.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, it was exactly like that.
Yeah.
And I walk in, they got a cat and they got a rat. I saw the rat, and the cat also saw the rat and was in no way moving.
Was just like, that's my sister.
Yeah. It was so disgusting.
Well, she lives here too.
Yeah.
Because the reason we have the cat in the bodega is for the rat.
Yes.
Because this cat is not a pet. No one treats it like a
feel
pet.
so stupid that I just put together that the cats are there for the rats.
Yeah.
That's so embarrassing. I just.
Can I tell you something though? I thought okay.
Wait, what are you saying?
I thought they were there for the vibe.
When you watch like a court show, do you think the prosecutor and the defense attorney are on the same side?
I just like their little suits. Your Honor, the whole thing's adorable.
It's like an open door. It's an open door, like sidewalk level, full of food establishment.
Yeah.
No, you guys are so
Ashley's
right.
like, probably just for the vibe, right?
It's probably just because
probably
like
just here to hang.
that's also I can tell you're a cat person because you were like, of course, anyone would love to have a cat at work.
It actually is like, why don't most places have a cat?
I have a really
Sure.
embarrassing Bodega cat story that is, I don't know that I've ever told anybody this, but when I obviously had a drinking problem for a very long time.
Okay.
And then I quit, and I've been sober for a while, but I am on Wellbutrin, and I would like to get more somehow. So anyway, but so I was on. So I was like, I had just moved to New York, and I was fucking hammered, and I went into a bodega, and I felt bad for the cat, and I'm a white woman in my 20s. I tried to steal this fucking cat. Long story short, I put this cat in my purse. And
Were you unfamiliar with bodega cat culture?
yeah, I was unfamiliar
Because
with everything.
I was from out of town.
I was from I moved here from Boston. You know, they don't have bodega cats in Boston. They're like, everybody in
Yeah.
Boston's like kind of the same, you know?
Yes.
And
And they don't have a severe rat problem.
they don't have a severe rat problem as far as I know.
Yeah.
But yeah, I went in there and I was like, they're just leaving this cat. I'm like, what happens when they go home? Does this cat just, you know, in my drunk mind, I'm like, this is animal abuse.
Rosebud, I would have done exactly the same thing had I not been born and
It's
raised
like
in New
the
York
most
City.
entitled
Yes.
fucking, just like, I'm saving this cat. But it's like this drunk woman is trying to fucking smuggle a cat into a bag.
I can't go to Mexico without having an argument with my girlfriend about whether or
about
not we're
taking
taking the cat
dog
home.
back. Yeah,
Yeah.
or taking
Yeah.
a dog. Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
like, I'm the worst.
Yeah,
I-
I got caught too. I was like, it was bad.
And when you got caught, did
what
you
did they
get?
say?
Because I find drunk people to be very like indignant when they've been caught.
Yeah.
So were you like, what was your plan,
Buddy, if
What were
I
you-
could tell you what the story, like, this was a story that was told to me. You know what I mean?
by the man
by
at the
the cat.
bodega.
by the guy I was with,
Yeah.
who was like, you tried to steal a bodega cat last night, and now we can't go to the bodega on our corner anymore.
You're like,
Yeah.
adopt a bodega cat.
Yeah.
I was for real like,
Rescue
I
a
was like,
bodega
I was
cat.
like, we
Yeah.
have to rescue all the bodega cats.
I will say that thing is so epic because it's like there are people who steal from bodegas who do get caught, who eventually go back, and it's like fine. And it's not fine because they've been forgiven. It's fine because enough people try to steal that like you can't keep track of everyone.
Yeah.
This is I will never
will never
forget
forget.
these two people.
Yeah.
Because he was with you, right?
Well, and the cat was trying to escape. The cat was trying to get out
Of your arms or the bodega?
of my purse.
Oh, yes, of course.
It was like literally like meowing and trying to get out of my purse, and they were like, "Yo,
Yeah.
like what?"
Yeah.
Listener, write in if you've gone to a bodega and there's a photo of Rosebud on the outside. This woman got caught stealing.
You'll barely recognize me. Just imagine my face with like very short hair, and imagine the hair was cut with like a kitchen knife, and that's pretty much what you're looking for.
Cat was like, who the fuck is this?
Yeah,
Yeah. That's so good though.
so bad. It's so bad.
Oh, what a great time in your life.
Yeah, I mean, I really miss that confidence. I really do.
What do you because we had a conversation about this at the cellar one time. What do you think happens when you are like you're young and it's either sometimes it's confidence and sometimes just like a sort of naivety that you can't even account for later. Like I think about moving to Chicago,
Yeah.
and I look back at it now and it all worked out, so we're fine. But if I had to do that move again now, I'd be like, no, I'll die.
Yeah.
But I was like fully, and I had more reason to die back then because I had fewer skills.
Yeah.
I wasn't like any good at comedy yet. I hadn't started really.
Yeah.
It's that beginner's mindset that's actually so important, even though it makes you sometimes an idiot and an asshole.
Yeah.
Where you're like,
Take
I'm
those
willing
big
to take
swings.
big swings because I don't even have the foggiest idea of how much I suck.
And I have nothing to lose.
Nothing.
Truly nothing. Like nobody could come for anything that I own because I own nothing. And,
Right.
Yeah.
You know.
Except that Bodega cat. If you
Except for that Bodega. Yeah, if I had gotten away.
And so what do you think happens from there? I mean, obviously like you have a kid now and like you do get to some sort of like status in life where you maybe don't want to lose that for the sake of some other thing, but I don't know what happens to it overall. Like, why would it go away? If anything, you should have more confidence.
Your brain just finishes developing, no?
Yeah, for sure that.
Yeah.
But also I think it goes away and it gets replaced with something like a little more, I don't know which philosopher said this shit, and I don't even know if they said it like this. But
everyone should quote everything like that.
That's an
there
all-time
would be
quote.
no more misinformation if we had that honesty level in quoting.
When I tell you,
You better be able to stake your fucking life on that statistic. Otherwise, we state it in the Rosebud Baker fashion.
I don't know who said it. I don't know if they said it.
yeah,
But I could be quoting my
I believe
dad.
it was the Dalai Lama.
you're going fully back to back. Like this is like all-time great. This is crazy.
It was like, like the more, like the less you know, the more wise you are, essentially.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, does that make sense?
The more you know, the less wise you become. Please find out who this is.
The less you know, the more wise you are.
I almost think this is Dr. Seuss.
It could be. It
Yeah.
could be no one. It could be like a fucking...
Yeah.
An Instagram meme?
It could literally be like a thought that I had in an Uber once. I don't know.
Yeah.
But
I think, jeez.
But I hear
and
what
by
you're
the way,
saying.
this is every podcast ever. Anytime anybody quotes somebody on a podcast, this is what I'm saying is could be.
Well, you know how there's MLA style formatting?
Yes.
This is RBB style quotation. I know technically it's one word, but it should be RBB.
Right. Yeah.
What? That specific phrase is no one.
Okay, yeah,
said that.
obviously.
But is there a quote like
we know that.
Yes, there's a number. Socrates said something
Fuck
along
yeah.
the lines of the only true wisdom is in knowing you know nothing.
That's it. That's the one. That is what I was going for.
Einstein also said the more I learn, the more I
less I know,
realize
or whatever.
how much I don't know.
Yeah.
Shakespeare said, have more than you show, speak less than you know.
All right,
I
Shakespeare,
think the first
relax.
two were kind of the...
Yeah.
I once had somebody quote something to me that like it sounded kind of profound, and then it stuck with me to the point where I looked it up, and I was expecting it to be like an African or Asian proverb. Maybe it was in the Bible. Whatever.
Wait, what was it?
I'm trying to remember the quote now, but I remember the sensation in my brain from finding out it was Little Peep. And I was like, it ruined
like,
my day.
No.
I was like, wait, because in my mind and the way they said it and the moment seemed so deep. I gotta find.
You look up Lil Peep quotes.
I'll find the lyric. I think
Damn.
it was, but it was like
That sucks.
yeah.
While you're doing that, what's news with you?
What's news with me? Okay, this is like a small. I've just been thinking. I've been going over it a lot in my brain. I don't really know what it means yet.
Ruminating?
Yeah. So like I have been in therapy for 10 years and I have a 2-year-old and she talks a lot, like constantly, like probably burns like 8,000 calories a day just talking. And she said to me the other day, we were having dinner and she goes, "I'm a woman." And I was like, hell yeah. And then she was like, "I stumble around the house like a woman." And I was like, well, I'm the only woman in the house that you know. So I was like, what does this mean about how does she see me? Do you know what I mean? Like, I was like,
That might be a little bit of mom disease. I don't know if you have this, but it seems like a lot of parents have it. I'm not speaking from experience, but like you get worried that everything you do is imprinting on your child.
Yeah.
And you're like worried about it.
For
but
sure.
Don't you think she might just already be influenced by the things around her? And
what? How did she even learn the word stumble?
you're
She's
teaching her
2.
thousands of words a day?
I don't say that word. Like, I was like,
Yeah.
what? she does this shit where she like tries to, I swear to God, I think she's trying to like get in my head. She's like trying to fuck with me. She showed up in a hallway the other day and she was like, Mama, your whole life is changing. And I was like, get out of here. She's like, I think she's trying to freak me out.
But I will say though, like,
I think the sun thing might be an omen.
The sun thing is an omen.
I think something's happening.
For sure.
The black cat, the scary kid in the hallway.
Yes. There's nothing creepier than a fucking toddler in a hallway. I'll tell you that much.
I'll also throw it out there that like, I understand that black people can be a bit superstitious, but
I never thought that.
White people will let themselves have like a possessed child for way too long.
That's what I'm saying.
Like that. Like this is like your whole life changing. Like the stuff she's saying to you is a little.
That's not a 2-year-old. That's not what a 2-year-old's supposed to say. I was like, get out of here. I was like,
if anything,
maybe she's a sage. Maybe she's an oracle.
Maybe you need to buy some sage because if she is over here, you get home and now she like, oh, Mama Beelzebub want to say hi.
Yeah.
It's like, oh my
now
God.
it's too late. Now it's too late.
Maybe
now I'm like Damien. You know what I mean? Now I'm fucking on a balcony talking to fucking Satan.
That's terrifying though. Like because
do you just not respond?
I said, what are you? I said, what are you first? I said, what are you? And then I go, who said that to you? And then she was like, Glinda. And I was like, from Wicked? And so then I like watched Wicked to literally check because I was like freaked out.
This is a 5-hour activity.
It freaked me out. I was like,
you spent a working day.
I was like, is my daughter like possessed? Basically, like I'm like, it creeps me out. Then like I stumble around the house like a woman. I was like, am I like sleepwalking or something? Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I started getting like,
but she watches Wicked. You know, she's
let her
getting
watch
it from
Wicked.
somewhere.
Yeah.
I'm not saying you're a bad parent.
No,
I'm
don't.
saying it's everywhere.
Even if you said it, I wouldn't know the difference because I haven't read a single book about what to do. So it could be true. And I'll be honest with you, since becoming a mom, even if I'm a bad mom, I'm like, oh my God, even being a fucking bad mom is so hard. Like I look at bad moms and I go like fucking props because I don't even know how you like organize the childcare to ignore your kid for 7 hours a day. You know what I'm saying? Like that takes organization.
Yeah. I'll pitch you this. I think that there are better bad moms.
For sure. There's levels.
Some,
it's a spectrum.
Yeah. So there are some bad moms who like have no idea where their kid is.
Right.
And then there's bad moms who are like, I don't want to like look at you until you can hold conversation. Mm-hmm. Do you know what I mean?
Right.
And so I think that
it's hard to know which one's worse sometimes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Active abuse or negligence.
Can I throw this out there? I actually, maybe nobody will like this, but I'm
what? A child abuse? Why not? Let's dive in.
So you know how
feel good topic.
you know how the people that came before, so the people that raised the sort of greatest generation, right? Those people, there were like understanding of parenting and child psychology back then that was almost non-existent, but it did lead to these people. They raised these people. Mm-hmm. These people, for all of their faults, got the world sort of back on track. You know what I mean? Not single-handedly. It was them and their parents and then their kids. But I look at what we're like versus what the kids are like coming up now, and I don't know what is worse. I don't know if it's worse to like spend the whole day with your kid, but then because you're with them for like like you're on a farm, and you're awake for like most of the you're awake for like 20 hours of the day, just working and just trying to stay alive, and then your kid's awake for 2/3 of the day. So you're losing patience with your kid, and you're like yelling at him all the time. You're just like you're like that quintessential like bad father in overalls from that era.
I mean this so respectfully, but what the fuck are you talking about?
I was about to get to the comparison.
I didn't want to cut you off.
No, you're good.
Right.
You're the first person to ever do it, and I'm so grateful.
No, it's like I don't know what's worse, being that guy, which seems like the where all toxic masculinity spawns from,
right?
Or just being like one of those mustached Williamsburg bros who puts the iPad in front of your kid and doesn't actually make eye contact with them until they're 10. I don't know what makes a more messed up person.
I don't think it's about that. I don't think, because listen, everybody's going to get messed up. Like everybody's going to fucking get messed up. Like I kind of have just like accepted that. It's part of the fucking pact we make with whatever the fuck is out there when we decide to like land Earthside. We're like, look, I'm here. It's going to be fucked up.
I like the idea that there's a fucking toll.
Yeah.
There's like a toll patrol officer.
Exactly.
That your soul has to go and talk to. And the guy's like, look, you're going to get fucked up.
Yeah, it's like
Get
Coco.
you out.
It's like the movie Coco, you know, when he's like going across to see his family, whatever. It's like that. We go back, we go, all right, you know, these are the parents that you're getting. And, you know, you applied for these parents. In my mind, I'm like, that you apply. And it's like, you got these parents and this is the fucking deal you make with them. And it's going to be fucked up. And then, but the point is, if you can be present enough to like, I think, I'm trying to go back to what you're saying. I think the guy on the farm who like has 1,000-yard stare and is like hugging a ghost is like, that's the dad that you want over the dad that like throws an iPad in front of his kid. Because that dad is like at least there's a mirror, there's a social mirror there that like, you know, he might be emotionally unavailable, but he's there. Like dad that, and fuck the giving your kid the iPad, even just the dad that's like staring at his fucking phone all day long. That's like, that breaks my fucking heart when you see a kid trying to get their parents' attention. When I am like on my phone and my daughter says like, put it away, I go, I want to throw this shit in the fucking toilet. I hate this thing. You know, I don't want that. I'm like, I'm not even like trying to do anything, you know, like I'm not even trying to do anything on it. Like,
that's fair.
I think the phones and the iPads are truly like, we are going to look at that the same way that we
looked at blowing smoke in your baby's face.
Yeah.
We're going to look at it like big tobacco, for sure.
Yeah, but like worse.
It will be worse.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%. There's so...
Big tobacco might have fucked with your lungs, but it didn't fuck with your brain.
Yeah. It's so bad.
Yeah.
And I think most people are in total just, speaking of addiction, the group denial that we're having over this is like out of control.
It's crazy. I mean, I pick up that fucking thing. We're selling like bricks. We're selling a thing that makes it impossible to check your phone. Like you have to pay a toll to check your phone.
Yeah.
In your own house.
Yeah.
Like, I just can't. As somebody who like is in recovery, I'm like the parallels between the way that I used to like drink or do drugs and the way that I check my phone, it is the same exact thing.
And if it helps, I found the Lil Peep quote. It was basically
that's gonna help all of us.
Yeah. It was basically you always look at the music as art. You never let it become a product. And it was basically something to the effect of how like everything gets commodified and everything.
Yeah.
But he's like you keep your art. You never let it become a product. And I was like, man, that like really like it like stuck with me. Then I found out it was Lil Peep, and then I was looking up other Lil Peep quotes, and wow, geez, education was never my higher calling. That's a Lil Peep quote.
You should get that shit tattooed.
Yeah. I help my friends out when they need it. I'm extremely generous.
All right, well, that's a fucking Hinge quote. That's like a Hinge profile thing.
Yeah, I want to go deep into fashion. I want to go maybe into acting. There's a lot of stuff I would like to go into.
I mean, come on.
Well,
this is the greatest work.
This isn't even the music. And so the fact that I had this quote in my head and I was like, man, yeah, you always keep it, or you never let it become a product. And I think I just need to like hear that in that moment and blah, blah. And then sure enough.
But you know what? That's a fucking banger of a quote. It's a good quote.
It is. Yeah. I think it says like something in my head at the moment. It said something to me that I was like, oh, this is the level I was operating on, that I just needed the most base understanding of what was bothering me. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
like everyone thinks that they need like a Akira Toriyama quote about like art to like rile them up and like hold in their head.
Yeah.
And it's like you may need someone to just be like, hey,
the places you'll go.
yeah,
You're like,
Yeah.
yeah.
I will go places.
I could go places.
Yeah.
So let's go to our correspondence, shall we? This is where
Yes.
we take calls from their news.
Fuck yeah.
And we react to
Great.
it.
Yes. Our listeners are reporters in the field. If you want to submit a news report to the program, please leave us a voicemail at 412-679-NEWS, and we might listen to it. And if you subscribe on patreon.com/WNWY, you can get priority listens to your reads, higher chance of getting on the
Speaking
program.
of letting the art never become a commodity.
You
Okay.
shouldn't.
Lil
you shouldn't.
Peep.
You actually shouldn't. That's what we're speaking of.
Well, we can never be bought as long as you're buying us.
That doesn't really make any sense.
Oh, it makes perfect sense because we're staying away from the big corporations. Josh is a pure capitalist. He believes in a 100% free market. And you have to
Where did you
prevent
get that?
You have to prevent Josh's
What do you-
And there's
base-
nothing more like a free market that serves tech lords like Patreon and so forth and so on, right?
Yeah.
Right.
If anything, thank you. Yes.
No,
because
no, well,
because
what now?
don't
Okay,
don't feed
just
into
sorry,
the
I'm
olive
sorry.
oil.
I'm just.
No, you didn't do anything wrong. Don't
She
feed
made a
into
tiny
the,
mistake. I'm not going to call much attention to it.
It's not a mistake at all.
Patreon.com/WNWY.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we won't read your news from now on.
That's actually not true. It's used to pay Alex, and we will listen to all of your news. We love your
First
news.
and exclusively.
And our first news report comes from our reporter in the field, Mag.
Hi, this is Mag reporting from New Orleans, Louisiana. I am in the Uptown neighborhood, which is typically known for its upper-class Southern manners, as well as the Ivy League students attending local universities. Unfortunately, there have been complaints of the emergence of what authorities are referring to as a commune in this typically quiet neighborhood. Upon investigating, it appears there's no illicit activity happening on the property other than minor drug usage, which is mostly just decriminalized within Orleans Parish, as well as simple theft of plants and gardening supplies in order to beautify what I found to be a lush, if not eccentric, backyard. I spoke with a resident, Clark, who was happy to give me a tour of the space.
Can you pause it really quick?
Sounds like a cult member
Yeah, like
defending the cult.
This might be the first news that we ever got where I'm like, wait, did you trespass?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Also, thank you, Mag. Is that your cult name or is that your birth name?
Yeah.
Because I think just as Alex was pausing, I heard something about a tour. So maybe there was no trespassing, but it was
Yeah.
Yeah.
Plants and gardening supplies in order to beautify what I found to be a lush, if not eccentric, backyard. I spoke with a resident, Clark, who was happy to give me a tour of the space, and it turns out they have some concerns of their own. Clark told me about life on the compound that they collectively refer to as the wormhole, and how it started in a...
Yeah.
That's cool.
It sounds like a cult when you nickname things that don't need nicknames.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like if you live somewhere with other people and y'all have a courtyard, you don't need to call it like the feeling field.
Sure.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like as soon as you start doing stuff like that, because cults build shared language around things that don't need it.
Yeah.
Right.
How dare you build community?
Yeah.
I
It's true though that every cult has like a shared language. Have you read Cultish? This book,
I did the podcast, but I haven't read the book.
this book that's like about the shared language that like cults that people use to establish like a cult.
Yeah.
And how they like come up with like a special name for a thing that is just like sharing. You know what I mean?
I also am thinking that maybe our field reporter, our correspondent here, might have went up to the door and knocked and asked and then they gave them a tour, which feels so culty.
Right.
You know, that they
They're
were
like,
like,
"Let me take you
just
around."
take a look around. Yeah,
Take a
everything's
look
up
around
to
our
it.
eccentric garden.
No, look,
It's like, all right.
just feel the robe. Just feel it.
Feel it. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you don't have to put the whole thing on. Just feel.
It's soft though, right?
Yeah.
It's
A
fucking
little,
soft.
Little mix in there, little polyester, little cotton.
and how it started innocently enough, as communes do. Just a bunch of broke friends that met downtown, wanted to move to a quieter part of the city, get a big house, and live together. Clark says everything was going great until one day she was taking a bath in the outdoor tub. She
And
reports
somebody
smelling
branded her. Yeah.
I also do like that they have an outdoor tub.
Yeah.
Do you not have neighbors? Where are they?
Yeah.
I mean, fuck.
Also, outdoor tub is it
With roommates is
it
crazy.
seems harder to enjoy than a regular bath, because you need the water to be so hot when you fill it, just so that it's like warm when you get in.
Totally.
Just so you're not freezing when you get out.
Jen and I stayed at this Airbnb, which wasn't like particularly fancy. It was nice, but it wasn't like over the top or anything. They had an outdoor tub, and I just couldn't really, I felt like I was being watched.
Yeah.
You know, I don't,
Yeah.
feels a little culty to be able to sit in the tub and then one of your brothers or your sisters
Yeah.
comes out and you're like, oh.
Also, we say outdoor tub and we assume it's connected to plumbing. Do you know what I mean? It could be like an outdoor
Barrel.
bucket.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
like,
Yeah.
the barrel of the bucket.
yeah.
Day, she was taking a bath in the outdoor tub. She reports smelling a stronger smell of urine than typical. When pressed for what-
So, listener, just so you're aware, there should never be
Ever.
pee in your nose.
Yeah, there
know what I
shouldn't be
mean?
like a stagnant.
There's no level of urine that meets code.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a great way to put it.
She's like, I don't know. I smelled like more piss than usual. You know how you're walking around and you just constantly smell piss?
Yeah, because a safer metric to go by is any.
Any
Yes.
piss.
Any becomes the problem.
Yeah.
And now you don't have to worry about more or stronger. Any is bad.
Right.
Yeah.
stronger smell of urine than typical. When pressed for what stronger than typical meant, she clarified, well, some of us pee in this corner sometimes. I asked her why, and she said, well, me and Em like to pee outside. It feels more natural and like we are almost dominating the squirrels, rats, and other city creatures
This
that
is
are
for
out here.
sure a cult.
I'm
This
so
is-
upset.
Actually, okay, look, maybe we're being unfair. This might not be a cult. This may be a trap house. This is probably a crack house. Like when you really think about, because they're not doing it for like a spiritual reason. They're like, I'm the boss of the squirrels. That's a
That
cracky
sounds
idea.
like a spiritual reason to me.
That
To me, that sounds spiritual.
I mean, we have different spirits.
I mean, I don't know. Smoking crack, you're like scratching yourself alone in the dark. You're not like fighting with the squirrels.
Yeah, I mean, if you decide to piss outside just because it feels dominating over the slightly woodland creatures that are in the city center.
Yeah, it's
I
like
feel
you could,
bad for
you
the
could just
squirrels.
step on them. You know what I mean? If you're looking
Yeah,
to dominate the squirrels, you could just fucking throw a rock.
Yeah, there are traps.
You don't have
But
to piss outdoors.
Because that's also not how they think. As like
Right, exactly.
The squirrel will just be like, huh.
it's more piss than
That's-
usual.
Yeah.
Look at that!
That's,
look at
that's
that
weird.
broke-ass human being.
Yeah.
That's different piss than usual.
Yeah. There's a chipmunk being like, you are poor.
Yeah.
Rats and other city creatures that are out here. When asked how this became a problem, Em told me, well, we had a whole system. Clark would pee in the corner, and I would pee in the bucket that the hose drips into. It dilutes the pee, and then I can also use it to water the plants. But at some point, it started to smell like really strong. Clark cuts in with,
Wait.
You're telling me that if you pee over and over and over again in the same area, it's going to start to stink?
That's crazy.
Crazy talk.
But then
I mean, what the fuck? What can you do in this world?
yeah, we used to be a country.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But so I thought that was bad for plants.
It
like
is bad for
urine.
plants.
It is. It kills plants. It
Yeah. So that-
actively kills
That's
them.
why people
So-
don't want like cats in their yard.
Yeah.
So
So,
then
it's
why-
an eccentric garden in a lot of ways.
So why would they cut the urine with water, but they still water the plants with it?
I'm telling you, I think that this is like getting into like cultish, like, you know, those guys that like slap their balls in the woods to feel like more of a man.
Yes.
It's feeling cultish in that way, where it's like, you know what I'm saying?
It's like you
guys are on the same algorithm?
The ringleader is like this bald guy that drinks his own
Yeah,
piss.
he drinks his own piss and he slaps his balls in the sun.
Wait, what are you saying?
Oh, let me pull
Find the guy. He's a guy that he fucking slaps his own balls and he suns his asshole.
Will Blunderfield. This is this guy.
Is that his actual name?
Yeah.
Yeah, this guy. He's crazy.
He's
Whoa.
Yeah.
He's got a huge head.
Yeah.
No, that's actually, I think that's like a little bit.
And on social media, he constantly, he drinks his own piss, and he's like, "It's good for you."
He's like, it's good for you. He's like, if you have toe fungus, you should fucking pour your own piss on your toes in the shower or stuff. You know what I mean? Like, to me, this sounds like a little bit of like that kind of culty.
Just like
How
a
is it
bunch of
good for
friends who
you?
all became freaks
not.
in the same way together.
Yeah, it's just people really, really reaching for answers where they have none.
Real quick.
Do you know what I mean? Like people who
Yes.
just really are dying for some sort of explanation for a world they no longer understand.
That's fair. That's fair. I mean, I think that when it comes to piss is up there with like if you're doing culty stuff.
The other things.
And then someone's like, I'm going to need to piss or I'm going to need you to piss or whatever. I kind of put urine up there with like, I'm going to need you to suck something. Like that, like as soon as we get into bodily fluids, I'm
Sure.
like, guys, this is a cult. I'm out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? As long as we're baking cakes and everybody's like wearing the same color or whatever, it's like, all right, you're not hurting
We're
anybody.
going to do like corduroy Thursdays. Let's just suck each other off or call it a day.
As soon as you get into like as soon as you get into fluids, I'm like, this is a cult. Like
Right.
that should be such a line that people draw, and it actually is the line most people draw. Like most people are like in a cult for like a year ish,
Yeah.
and then something happens where they're like, drink this or suck this, and people are like, ooh,
Yeah.
yep, that was actually you optimized this whole thing. We shouldn't be peeing outside next to the tub. That's unsanitary.
Yeah.
Like it's like there's something about like suck this that wakes people up.
I know,
so
that's
fast.
what I really hope that like the MAGA people just start like sucking each other off soon. Like doing some
gotta
weird
have
shit,
already
you know?
happened.
Yeah, I feel
Yeah,
like
I
that'll
guess. Yeah, I guess it really has.
Yeah. I guess yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
plants. But at some point, it started to smell like really strong. Clark cuts in with, we had to hold a wormhole special meeting to address this. And we found out one of
P meeting? P
our
meeting.
members, Adam, the only man on the property, admitted to peeing in the
Okay,
bucket that
time out. Cult.
Yeah.
Cult.
Yeah, that's cult.
Period.
Fucking
That's-
absolutely cult.
Oh
Yeah.
my God.
Yeah, that. Oh, you really buried the lead. Adam, the only man on the premises.
Yeah.
The one
The
we're all
only-
squatting and peeing
Yeah, the
in
one
front
with the
of outside.
biblical name.
The one with the biblical name and the pee fetish.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. Wow.
Okay.
We didn't know it was a pee fetish. They told us it was a problem with the pipes, and we started
Yeah.
peeing outside.
Right.
and-
Yeah.
He just told it that would be such a great short film, like a cult leader that like tells everybody the toilet doesn't work and everything. Everybody's peeing all the time in all these jars and like peeing outside. And then one day somebody's like clean because they got clean because everybody in the cult has to work. And so
Yeah.
one day they're like clean the toilet that doesn't work and their hand slips and it flushes. And his whole life comes crashing down. They're like, he's a liar. He lied to all of us.
He's been like slowly becoming more and more jaundiced as the you flush the toilet, he goes regular colored again.
yeah.
You're like, what?
What's happened?
Maybe he is magic.
the only man on the property admitted to peeing in the bucket that Anne uses. Upon doing some more research, we found out man pee is totally chemically different from girl pee. So that, combined with the oppressive summer heat, was a recipe for this nasty situation.
I'm sorry.
Man pee.
I feel so bad because this news is so not about where we're taking it, but I can't think about anything else.
I know.
Like the smell is like not as interesting to me as like the situation they found themselves in.
Yes. And the fact that they refer to man, it's like, hey, yeah, I just took a man pee. Or like, I just took a girl pee.
Yeah.
I just got to say, Mag, if you're not a part of this situation, if you are involved in this in any way, please get out.
Yeah, get out, please.
These are your friendly neighborhood news podcasters telling you that now is
Run.
the time to run in the other direction.
Yeah. Do not wait. Do not wait until Adam shows up in a robe
with a fucking
with
bunny
a jar
rabbit.
of pee.
Yeah, with a jar of piss, talking about how we just need to sleep until they come bring us to Zion. Like that.
If he's petting a cat real slow.
Yeah.
Is man pee different than woman pee?
No.
There's no way, right?
Absolutely not.
I could see it smelling
I'm sure there's
stronger
some
or
difference,
something.
but ultimately, I doubt it really doesn't matter.
I don't
it's
think
both
there's like an
piss.
actual like compound difference. I just think like for some reason, I don't know where I got this from, but I'm pretty sure that like men's pee can smell stronger. Anybody's pee can smell strong.
I don't
if they
know.
eat,
Walk
like-
into a women's restroom. I promise you,
Maybe it's just because
some of these bitches do not drink water. That's all I have to say.
I was about to say, I feel like hydration's a bigger issue.
Yeah, I
than-
think it's more that. I think it's more that.
Because why would it be different? Sweat, I get.
Are hormones
there's just
in piss?
Slight differences in chemical and hormonal compositions, with men often having more concentrated urine or higher osmolality.
Yuck. Whatever that is.
Due to factors like diet and potentially different vasopressin response, while women's urine can be slightly more alkaline, higher pH, and different proteins related to immune function and the reproductive system.
And see, that's why
think
Adam
that's-
has to drink it
Yeah.
for the proteins.
Yeah.
Of course.
Right.
Don't you want your Lord to be healthy?
Yes.
When asked if there will be a resolution to this conflict, Clark said, Adam is no longer allowed to pee in our corner. He has the whole world to pee in. Let us have our freedom. Seems like a solution has been found and harmony restored at this uptown commune. This is Mag reporting from New Orleans, Louisiana.
Reporting
God.
from the basement.
Thank you
Report-
so much, Mag. Thank you so much. I will say I actually think that maybe we were wrong and it's not a cult if everyone was like, you're done, bruh. You're done peeing in our corner. It's like if everybody's telling him what to do, he doesn't seem like the leader.
Well, if
Could
it
be a different type of cult.
yeah, I'm like, if it ended with just like you can't pee in this corner anymore, that doesn't feel like a final straw. It feels like the first bump in a road.
Yes,
Yeah.
I
It's
agree.
going to maybe
Sometimes
go a couple more
you
years.
lose the battle, but not the war.
There we go.
You know, he might be giving the women the pee corner for the illusion of freedom.
Yeah.
Sound
Wow.
familiar,
Yeah.
Americans?
Yeah.
Wow.
There we go. Yes.
Yes. Yes.
It's a metaphor. I'm not sure for what, but it's a metaphor. There's something there.
Yeah. There's
But-
definitely something there.
Yeah.
But it is 9:07. I
Yeah,
know
so
you
we
said
have
you
to
need to be
wrap
gone
up.
at 9:10.
Okay.
But thank you so much. Is there
Yeah.
anything
Thanks
you
for
wanna
having
plug?
me.
Where
This
can
is
the
fun.
people find you?
You can find my Netflix special on Netflix. It's called The Mother Load. And you can find me on Instagram and TikTok and YouTube, Rosebud Baker. And I have a book coming out, so you can go to my website.
sick.
Yeah, I got a book coming out. So you can pre-order that at rosebudbaker.com.
And pre-ordering really helps, right?
it does. It really helps.
Yeah,
they get
because
very impressed with whatever.
But also for getting on like the lists, all those pre-orders count as like the first week of sales, so it really helps
Yes.
bump you up to like
Yes.
bestseller status.
Yeah.
I'll put a
Yes.
link in the description to make it easy, listener.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That-
yeah, it's called
yeah.
Fully Baked. So go check that out.
And she's on tour in the US and Australia. Get tickets at rosebudbaker.com.
That's dope.
Thank you so much.
Thank you guys. I appreciate you having me.
Yeah,
so
for
fun.
sure.